It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Eagles and the Panthers on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte.
Tonight hits the Monday conclusion to what's been an amazing Super Wild Card weekend, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
What a weekend it's been already. One more to get through on this Monday night, and we are underway here in the wild card round. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
13 yards on the game's opening play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First carry here for Ken Walker.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Here we go. 11.
A gear for Walker running right.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Now it's Burrow.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Here's Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Quick slant to Brown.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Here's 3rd and 10.
That's the gain of 6. Good set. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 MT.
Now Burrow.
11 MT Tank.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Our first carry for the All-Pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Here's 3rd and 6.
Now it's Wilson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Off the option, here's Jacobs.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And this taken in by Downs.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Wilson. Flushed out right. And smartly going into the slide there, Wilson has enough for the first. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And
looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
It's Roger McCreary with a pick, and the Panthers will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. In motion right is Davis. Burrow looking to pass. To the right side and intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Jacobs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here.
Quick throw to Collins.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Throwing again, it's Burrow.
Short throw caught by Dulcich.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They go play action with Burrow.
Over the middle, he gets it to Collins.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow.
He'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
T, 11.
Here's Walker.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Ken Walker taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers have regained the lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. That time a 9-play drive.
And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's Wilson.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
This is a perfect example of what separates the elite quarterbacks. Has his man open, way too anxious, ends up firing it in there with way too much zip on it. The great ones, they know how to relax and put the appropriate velocity on the football.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Again, Wilson. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. Now Wilson. Got a man. It's Brown.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Now it's Wilson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
David Njoku.
29 yards.
And the Eagles have taken the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Elliott on for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So the drive there took 6 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Burrow will throw. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Here we go.
It's second and inches at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And Walker has it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Behind.
Here's Burrow.
That is caught. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and it's now 17-14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The Eagles send out their punter now. Back deep is a very dangerous Mike Hughes. Fielded at the 20. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
And able to get this out to the 25. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Back to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. An injury stoppage here, and that's Marquise Brown, who appears to be shaken up. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now back to throw.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins. Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Nico Collins.
60 yards.
And the Panthers have yet again retaken the lead.
Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point now by Boswell. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. From the shotgun, Wilson.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Wilson. It's complete to Diggs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
2nd down and 3.
Wilson will throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Wilson. Completes it to Hardman. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes.
And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's Nico Collins, and this offense getting set to go for another drive.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
12, 11, Thomas.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Complete to Zacchaeus. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Yeah, the Eagles going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Wilson.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, once again, thank you. What a 3 days it has been. Just one more half of football remains on this Monday night in Super Wildcard Weekend. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where it was the Vikings who were able to get the victory at home. 35-21, the final score. We just watched a solid first half from the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Well, the Eagles offense and Russell Wilson headed back onto the field. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Here's Wilson to throw.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
No gain on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing is Wilson. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Baron Browning drops him for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. That's a 49-yard punt, 8, though, on the return.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers' offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
3rd down and 1.
Here we go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Stop. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Burrow will throw.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they worked on that in practice more than we know.
And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming.
Previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
They'll roll him out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
And once again, this is Sanders.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up second down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And he's got it. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2.
Again, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Nico Collins
With his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Panthers have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this 3rd quarter, and that was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execute.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Boswell for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
His throw incomplete.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Now it's Wilson.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Wilson. And smartly going into the slide there, Wilson has enough for the first. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Now Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs.
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
Now Wilson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal. A 10-play drive that time.
And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense.
He is looking to help his team build their lead after trailing at halftime. They've got to like the spot they're in right now.
They have to love it, but as you and I both know, cliche alert coming here. You're only as good as your last possession. Yeah. But I think that they like, as you said, the spot they're in and how confidently they're playing at this point.
But again, just a one-possession lead, looking to expand that now. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Here's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he is going to have the Panthers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
In motion right, that's Collins.
Now it's Burrow. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Burrow. That's caught. It's the tight end Sanders.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
2nd down and 8.
To throw is Wilson.
And this taken in by Downs.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Wilson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now it's Wilson.
Right back to Njoku.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Here's Wilson. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded at the 33. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field.
And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. Here's Walker to start the drive. He'll get this up to about the 44.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Completes it to Davis. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
In motion right, that's Collins.
Burrow looking to pass. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And they go play action now. Burrow to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And Burrow going to throw again. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
There's Wilson to throw.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
It'll be a gain of 5. And it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
You know, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 52 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing is Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They go play action with Wilson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Wilson.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Play action. It's Wilson.
Pass out left finds Kohler.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, So good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs.
It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Russell Wilson. A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that is going to put them up by 1, and it sets us up for quite a finish here. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So now the Panthers down by 1. 1:50 to play. They've got the crowd behind them, and they need only a field goal to survive and advance to these playoffs.
To throw, Burrow. This one goes underneath to Walker.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Up the middle, here's Walker.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Here's Burrow. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
Burrow. He completes this to Walker.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Now Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Oh, man, that could wind up being the key play of the ball game right there. Defensively here, you know they've got no timeouts. You've got to keep them away from the sidelines. Here, not only do they get the big yardage, but they get out of bounds as well.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Walker.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure the investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. This to advance to the divisional round. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So nothing of importance there, just the season on the line. And he puts it home to likely get him through to the division round.
If you're a fan, you're watching this one with your hands over your eyes. But if you're a kicker, this is what you practice for all season long. And this one was never in doubt.
One last shot for Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Broncos and the Jags, and it comes your way next.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Tonight, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's that age-old question. What do you think? Rest versus rust?
You know, I think if you ask the coaches, Mike, they would kind of go back and forth, but it is no question. With players, they want that #1 seed, they want that bye, and they want to be sitting on their couch during the wild card round watching everybody else beat each other up. You factor in that rest. You factor in getting your legs back under you and getting some guys back, maybe who were out some previous weeks, and you're playing in front of your home crowd. That's every team's dream to start the season, and it's exactly what we got here.
The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Broncos.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. 7th play of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
All they needed was a couple yards, but he was prepared, Mike, to dish out all the punishment he could to anyone who stood in his way. And with that mindset, it's no surprise to see him convert for that 1st down.
The catch made there by Sutton. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll let this go towards the end zone. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. 3rd down coming up. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. Well, they hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. On second down, here's McCarthy. That is caught to the goal line and in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Denver. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting for this one since the moment they clinched home field advantage. That excitement, it's translated into a ridiculous hostile environment. I mean, it's clear the support of this entire city right now falls behind this team, and with that comes a lot of pressure. If he's going to lead his team to the championship game, he has to stay level-headed through this chaos, because if he's able to do that here, I really like their chances of playing next Sunday.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this up close to a first down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's going to have a Jags first down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Broncos 43-yard.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. It is brought in by Josh Reynolds. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the
and he's in. Josh Reynolds. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Jaguars come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's going to tuck it and go. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He makes one man miss, but stop quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll try to run with their fullback. Third and 5. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Catch made, that's Boyd. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Broncos 14, Jaguars 7.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. He'll manage only a couple. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? A shotgun snap for Prescott. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Not much there, maybe a yard. One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Here's 2nd and 9. Now McCarthy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw, it's McCarthy. He's going to run it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
He'll run again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
The motion man is Boyd. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of 2 things. Turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This from 34 yards. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Jaguars offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Now Prescott. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
At the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And you see the rookie tight end, Brock Bowers, pick up the 1st down. Mike, of all the tight ends that I've watched in college over the last, call it 10 years or so, I'm not sure if I've seen a more dynamic, ready for the NFL tight end than Brock Bowers. I mean, two-time Mackey Award winner, 700-plus yards each of the last 3 seasons. He can get downfield. He can make tough catches. He can run with the ball after the catch. I mean, there's not a lot this guy can't do, and I think he's got a shot to be that next big-time young breakout rookie tight end.
The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll throw again. Dak. And that is incomplete. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. Now a timeout called by the defense.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
That is fielded at the 13. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's going to air this one out. That is hot! And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand.
That penalty is declined.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Jaguars are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. To return is Greg Dortch. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips. And he's just going to waltz his way in. The pick six. A touchdown for the defense. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Jaguars move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over possession of the football. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. 3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Jags offense going to take over just before the half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
So we are at halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. It was the veteran quarterback Dak Prescott who had it working in the first half. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Jaguars offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Kamara going to get it on the zone read here. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. That's on the veteran guard, Laken Tomlinson. Prescott now. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. 2nd down and 8. They'll go again here with Kamara. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
The Broncos offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. 1st and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Again, it's McCaffrey. Wow! Christian McCaffrey! And he's going to take this all the way home. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Denver. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. Here's a 2nd and 12. To throw is Dak. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Now a fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Broncos offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. The lane closed quickly, and here comes 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Hill. A nice throw by the rookie out of Michigan. It's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that screen's slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is McCarthy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Kamara. He'll push ahead to the 21. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. Right to 26.
2nd down, Prescott. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. This one taken in by Reynolds. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's a give now to Kamara. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
On the play fake. Dak. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A throw on the run is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This from 30 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And If he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive, he's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw, it's McCarthy. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
The motion man is Boyd. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. Pressured, gets there, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith forcing his way in to bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Moore going in motion. On 2nd down, it's Dak. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Prescott. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This is taken at the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Here's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. He'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing again is McCarthy. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Boyd. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 17 yards on that play. First down, Broncos. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And he'll take this down to about the 7. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. 70 seconds left to go in this game. On 2nd down, it's McCaffrey. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Going for it all. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the left to edit league settings and choose what role you want to run the show as, a coach or an owner. Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Panthers and the Seahawks coming up next.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's that age-old question. What do you think? Rest versus rust?
You know, I think if you ask the coaches, Mike, they would kind of go back and forth, but it is no question. With players, they want that #1 seed, they want that bye, and they want to be sitting on their couch.
Playoff fever in the air. It's the first of 4 this weekend. And off we go in the divisional round. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be hit and drop behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Jackson. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
Yeah, that's just a tough break here in the early going of this postseason, Mike. Everyone stresses the value of the ball, especially in the playoffs. Not only does that interception put an end to this drive, but it also gives all the momentum here early to their opponent.
The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021. National champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But, Mike, if he wants to take his team to the championship round next week, he's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. But those risks have to be calculated, because if you get reckless against this group, you're going to be flying home. You're going to be getting ready for the offseason.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Davis going in motion. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And now it's fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Panthers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Seahawks offense ready now for their second drive. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out 1st and 10. A first down throw for Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
3rd and long for Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Number 8, Lamar Jackson on the keeper.
So the two components to a scramble drill, Mike, is the quarterback has to buy time with his legs, and then all of the receivers need to second reaction and come open downfield late. And he bought time, but nobody was able to separate, and there's nowhere to go with the ball.
So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. Mike Hughes back to return. This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. A first down throw for Burrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. McBride is the motion man. Burrow here on 2nd down. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Davis heading in motion. On 1st and 10, Burrow. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. Cameron Kitchens there to bring him down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Davis going in motion. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. Donovan Peoples-Jones back to return. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Brought in by the tight end Dallas guy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jackson now. It's complete to Evans. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
That's another Seahawks.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. So got it. The tight end comes in motion. Down the field, it's Evans. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Got his man at the 6, and he'll take it on in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Seattle.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
A handoff, running left is Walker. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up. Burrow. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Seahawks scoop it up.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They put Smythe in motion. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. Third and 6. From the gun, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
At the 27-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And this ball's intercepted by J.C. Horn. He gets free. Whoa. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Panthers. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Boswell adds the extra point. Panthers are on top. It's now 10-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Seahawks offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Going up top for Evans. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. I do believe he gets it by about a yard. on 3rd and 3.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown Seahawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Seahawks are on top. It's 14-10. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready for this next possession. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Burrow now. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Burrow working in the pistol. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. And in motion is Brown. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play for the Panthers. An even 40 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He is in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Carolina.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Panthers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and the veteran A.J. Brown make their way back out. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Play action now. Jackson. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
3rd and long for Jackson. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Panthers offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Dallas Turner, the rookie, there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Davis heading in motion. 2nd down, Burrow. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Play action now. It's Burrow. That's left side. That's the tight end, McBride. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. They'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And in motion is Brown. Burrow here on 2nd down. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Davis going in motion. A 1st down throw for Burrow. That one is complete to McBride.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
Here we go.
Davis heading in motion. On 1st and 10, Burrow. Open man is Davis. And the Panthers are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there and a 1st down. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the
but
coach.
First, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific 2nd half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Mike and Greg. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that 1st half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10.
11 MT. 11.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now, Burrow. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And this will be a Panthers 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? And this is 3rd and short. Just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That caught by Davis. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. And in motion is Brown. Throwing is Burrow. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Receiver in motion, going right. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The home team's offense and Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Back near his goal line, Jackson. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. The dangers of throwing when you are backed up. Quarterback trying to keep it alive and make a play. Instead, they bring him down, and it'll cost them 2 points.
I understand what the quarterback's trying to do here, Mike. He's trying to keep the play alive and buy some time for his receivers to work to get open. But backed up this close to his end zone, he's got to get rid of that ball because, as we just saw, the defense took him down for 2 points.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Burrow. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. Stop.
Burrow to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Burrow now. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
The defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on 3rd down, but they initially allowed him to escape the pocket and make a break for it, but give him credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped him short of the 1st down.
Now a timeout called by the defense. On 1st and 10, Jackson gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Cleveland Furl able to make the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Second down, Burrow. Quick throw, taken in, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Panther first down.
The motion man is Sanders. On first down, Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Stevenson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. McBride is the motion man. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. He's got the first down, not by a whole lot. He only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
McBride is the motion man. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. Now, Burrow. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Burrow. That is caught. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's 1st and goal. Burrow working in the pistol. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie out of Miami.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. And he's going to get the first down up past the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Oh, goodness. After the play, that's Lamar having some difficulties down there. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Off the bootleg, it's Minshew. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
With that much time, you just can't ask your secondary to hold up. The defensive front has to do a better job. First, keep the quarterback in the pocket. Don't let him extend the play outside of it. And then secondly, you got to get that ball out of his hand, because when you let him hold it for that long, big plays are going to come.
Here's Gibbs. Has some room inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10. That is caught. What a throw. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Seattle. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Working out of the gun, it's Minshew under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Burrow. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. McBride is the motion man. Burrow here on 2nd down. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a 1st down. Man in motion is Brown. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Throwing is Burrow. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
As this clock clock continues to tick. We're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that third down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. They hand it to Gibbs, and he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2nd and a yard.
At the Panthers' 38-yard line.
The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be 3rd down. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. 1st down picked up. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll run with Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, here's Minshew. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. And he's got another one. A.J. Brown. Touchdown Seahawks. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is 1 behind the single game. And now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. At issue, did the ball cross the goal line? A reminder, it just needs to be the tip of the football just breaking the front of the plane where that white goal line begins. And it needs to be indisputable, which can sometimes be difficult with all those bodies in there. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. Now quick throw, taken in by Brown. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. A run here with Stevenson. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Putting the tight end in motion. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Davis going in motion. A 1st down throw for Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Burrow. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play. There's that man again. Another catch. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll get this one complete to Brown. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's 1st down.
Here we go.
Burrow. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seattle. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Now, Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now, Burrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, Burrow. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down. Now, Burrow. Open man is Davis. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Burrow to the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Now, 1st and goal. The man in motion is Zacchaeus. To throw is Burrow. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Next to score, Seahawks 34, Panthers 29.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick. Not much of a chance.
So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks, as we say, so long from Seattle.